Call the meeting to order. For those who care to, please rise for an opening prayer and salute to the flag. If you would bow your heads with me. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for the time we get to spend together. Thank you for blessing this community. Thank you for allowing us to serve. Bless us as we make decisions for the best interest of our citizens. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, he can't hide behind that. That's your computer around. Got 4 appointments. Would like to reappoint Mr. George North to the Planning and Zoning Board for a 4-year term. Would like to have a motion. Motion.
Second.
Have a motion second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Try that again. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Any abstentions? Motion carries 5-0. I'd like to reappoint Mr. Councilmember Gary Wilson to the Planning and Zoning Board for a 4-year term. I'd like to have a motion.
Motion. Second.
Have a motion second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Any abstentions? Motion carries 5-0. Thank you. I'd like to reappoint Ms. Judy Ankrum to the Housing Authority Board for a 2-year term.
Motion.
Second. Have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Any abstentions? Motion carries. I'd like to reappoint Mr. Steve Lowcamp to the Housing Authority Board for a 5-year term. Motion.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
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 Opposed, no. Motion carries 5-0. Thank you. Nothing on public hearing. I'd like to open up now to citizen participation. Anyone wishing to speak to anything not on the agenda, please come forward, state your name, sign in, and give us your best 3 minutes. Ryan, do you have anything?
No, sir.
Okay, good. Tim? Good. Seeing none, citizen participation closed. Like a motion on the consent agenda?
Motion.
Second. Motion and a second on the consent agenda. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Any abstentions? Motion carries. On the next item, financial report. Welcome, Mr. O'Donnell. Please give us the overview, sir.
Thank you, sir, and good evening, everyone. Trust everybody got their financial packets a little later than usual, but it's been a busy month. Just a few brief comments. Unrestricted cash, we increased by $68,000 across the board, despite the general fund being down about $139,000, which was attributed to the purchase and outfitting of 4 new Ford Explorers, you say it 5 times fast, for our police department. And that had previously been approved by council. Outstanding report, no comments there. Year-to-date revenue and expense, happily we continue to grow upward. Year-to-date May 2016 is ahead by $143,000 or 16%. And also, I have some good news. We just got the sales tax numbers from the Department of Revenue. For May 2016, we received $267,255. Buyer sales tax, $33,370. That puts that 267 is 27% ahead of the same number in May of 2015, and year-to-date we're 19.1% ahead. As for fire, similar numbers, 27.2% May to May, and 18.9% ahead of year-to-date last year. Just a few other brief comments. At the next meeting on the 27th, we plan to present the city audit report for 2015. We're finally wrapping that up right now, and so we'll bring that to council for approval. We'll also be bringing forth the COLA allowance for council to approve. Recollect from our budget meetings that we budgeted 3% increase in salaries to allow for a 1.5% stepping rate and a 1.5% COLA increase. The way I'm seeing the numbers, I think we can sustain that, and I will formally ask for that at the next meeting. And with that, I'm done.
Thank you. Questions, comments, discussion from Mr. O'Donnell? Seeing none, need a motion to approve financial report? Motion. Second. Have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Any abstentions? Motion carries. Thank you, sir. Reports from staff, Mr. Keeley, anything, sir?
Just your new city flag arrived today. We'll have our facility maintenance crews, park maintenance crews will be busy putting those up. We should have them up at our various facilities and venues by the end of the week.
All right, very good. Thank you. Anything else, sir? Mr. Derrickson, anything? No, fantastic. You want Mr. Wheeler to read the future community events? You wanna do that?
I'll take care of it, thank you. June 14th through July 19th is Arthritis Foundation Exercise Program that's offered on Tuesdays at 1:30 p.m. It's a free event held at the Republic Community Center. This coming Friday, June 17th, is the next movie at the AMP, 8:45 p.m. The movie will be The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2. June 30th, Senior Movie Day, 3 p.m. at the Community Center. The movie will be The Suffrage. Free popcorn and coffee are provided. Finally, Friday, July 1st is our 20th annual Have a Blast celebration. That'll be from 6 to 10 p.m. Admission is free. This year's event features the band members only and biggest fireworks show we've ever had. So we're looking forward to it.
Fabulous. Thank you, sir. Board Commissions and Committee schedule, Board of Adjustments, June 7th. Capital Improvements Committee, June 22nd. City Council meetings, June 27th and July 11th. Planning and Zoning Commission, June 20th. On to other business and resolutions. Resolution number 16-R-48, a resolution of the City Council of the City of Republic, Missouri, authorizing the interim city administrator to enter into a contract with Scott Technologies, Inc., DBA Scott Safety, to become an in-house repair facility. Would like to have a motion?
Motion.
Second. I have a motion and a second. Welcome, Chief. Give us the overview, sir.
Thank you. We were lucky enough to have Springfield Fire Department donate us their machine, called a PosiCheck machine, to test our breathing apparatus. They got a new machine, they looked at the other one close to home, and they asked us if we would be interested in taking it, and we did. The machine's probably got about 10 to 15 years of life left in it. What this will do for us, every year we have to have our breathing apparatus tested to see if we're blowing the correct amount of air. Currently, we're paying about $1,100 to $1,200 to have a company come in town to do that for us. They charge per pack, and then if I can get coordinated with the other departments around, it reduces the trip charge drastically, but if not, then I have to pay the trip charge for the Kansas City area. So, with the PosiCheck machine, we do have some expenses involved. We'll have to have it recalibrated on an annual basis of about $700 to $800. So we're saving some money there in our annual service because staff they can do that. We sent Captain Lynn Morgan and Travis Liska to the school for maintenance and training on this. They have passed that 3-day course. So now we're down to getting this agreement signed, sending the machine off to have it recalibrated, and there is a few specialty tools that are brand specific to the Scott Air Pack that we will have to purchase directly from Scott. Some of the things that our staff learned in class that we weren't doing, that the company that comes and services it on an annual basis, when they hook that regulator up to their face mask, they're inhaling through that regulator and they're also exhaling out that same device. And when you use one of these packs, there's a liquid that you spray in that regulator to sanitize it. It kind of looks like an old betadine solution to sanitize it. And so we always thought, well, we're good, we spray that in there until there's germs. So they took one of these apart, and there was some stuff growing in there that probably is not really good for your respiratory system. So then we proceeded to take a hard look at the rest of them that we have in service. This is just part of it. With the PosiCheck machine, once we bust that regulator open, we have to retest it to make sure that it's going to function and flow correctly, and this machine will allow us to do that. So, question?
Thank you for the detailed overview, Chief Compton. Questions, comments, discussion for Chief?
Go for it.
Yeah. Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Any abstentions? Motion carries. Resolution number 16-R-49, a resolution of the City Council of the City of Republic, Missouri, to approve the purchase of equipment for and installation of video surveillance system additions for the Republic, or Police Department building. Can I have a
Motion.
Second. A motion and a second. Welcome, Chief. Please give us the overview, sir.
Good evening. We'd like to buy 11 cameras.
Done.
I was just trying to make up for cheap confidence.
As long as they don't have anything growing on them, we're fine.
No, I'm before you here tonight. Really, this is kind of hopefully our final request in front of the council to get our security side in our facility up to speed. We've worked hard over the last year on the security access to our doors. This is kind of the final part of that. It was budgeted in the 2016 budget with the intent for this. It's to upgrade our cameras from analog to IP-based digital cameras, the ones that we needed to upgrade, and then add additional cameras in some of the areas that we expanded in our evidence and drying room areas in the facility that previously didn't have door access control or cameras. So this kind of is the final wrap-up, gives us access control to doors, and also camera records all of those same doors to ensure our facility is secure and the evidence and property that we have in the facility is secure. This would be through federal protection. $13,379 is the price for these cameras. It's 11 cameras. On the inside, it's 3 replacement cameras that are existing analog and 4 new ones. Those are the 4 in the evidence areas of the facility. And then on the outside, 4 new cameras, one of which is new. The other 3 are existing cameras that would be replaced.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Questions, comments, discussions for Chief? Go ahead, Mr. Blankenberry.
Since we're switching to the digital IP cameras, has there been any talk about the system either being compatible or expanding to where you could put some either here at City Hall or other locations around the city that would also be tied in, or is that?
I'm not sure that our server would allow that unless we expanded that, but can we be able to do that?
The answer is yes, it could be because it's IP-based.
Sure.
We're getting close to the limit that we're going to be at inside of our own facility for the server side that we have.
Ultimately, that would be the best solution.
But the software and the cameras would be compatible as you move up. Since you go IP, it gives it a lot more flexibility. But I could see that being a solution, especially with either a new city hall coming along or even some other higher risk locations around the city buildings or whatever, where you could add those into your mix.
Most definitely, we're just upgrading the backside of it, not the camera side.
Sure. Just making sure that it had that flexibility. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Additional questions, comments, discussion for Chief? Anything at all? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Any abstentions? Motion carries 6-0. Thank you. Need a motion to go into executive session under RSMO 6100.21.1, RSMO 610.021.2, and RSMO 610.021.3.
Motion.
Second. I have a motion and a second. Roll call vote.
Councilmember Klinkenbeard,
Aye.
Councilmember Wilson,
Aye.
Councilmember Jones,
Aye.
Councilmember Brashears,
Aye.
Councilmember Poole, Councilmember Smith,
Aye.
Motion carries 6-0. That ends our open session tonight. We'll take a 5-minute recess and come back for executive session. Thank you very much. Meeting adjourned.